Hello everyone, welcome back once again in my tutorial Learning with R program. I hope you watched all the videos till now. So let's proceed to this video in which we will discuss about vector part 2. So in this video we will discuss three more important things about vector. The first is the class of vector. In the second thing we will see what is means how to do the naming of the vector, and in the third one we will see the how to subset the vector. Okay, so let's start. To know class of the vector, we need to use class function. As you can able to see here that I am using class function like that. Okay, so suppose vector 1, in the vector 1 we are having the value 1 2 3. In the vector 2 we are having value 1.3 1.5 and 1.7. In vector 3 we are 1 2 2.2 and 1.2. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start to work on that. Right now I executed the first line, executed the second line, and executed the third line. After that, right now I want to check what is the class of vector 1. So the syntax is class, inside we are declaring vector 1. So it is telling that it is a numeric value. That's fine. 1 2 3 is a numeric value. That's fine. To check the second vector class, it is also telling that it is numeric value. But you are able to see here it is a decimal point here, right? 1.3, 1.7, 1.5. But it is telling that it is a numeric value. It means in the vector, all the integer, either it should be in the decimal format, either it should be into the numerical format. It will be, the class will be the numeric. Okay, then the third one is also numeric, even it is a mixture of decimal and integer, but it is still numeric. Fine. In the next one, in the vector 1 I declared three strings like alphabets ABC. In the second vector I am declaring two alphabets, and in between I am declaring one. Okay, so let's check about the vector 1 class again. So in this one, obviously all these three are string, so it will be showing that the vector 1 class is string. But in vector 2, as there are two same type of string like A and B are string, but one is the integer. So if you are thinking like that this will be confused to check the class of vector 2, then it's not like that. Okay, so let's check the class of 2. It's also showing vector. Okay, it means it will check the first one. If it is the condition is true, then it will be like it's a string, so it will give the as a character. Okay, now come to the third thing. In this one, as you can able to see, we are having one logical value, having 1 and 0. So just check it. In vector 1 it is assigned. Now check the class of the vector. It is telling numeric. That's fine. As you remember, I already told you that the value 0 and the positive number is also termed as true and false. Okay, now in the vector 1, false 1 0, but here the false the first term is logical, so it will be converted into 0, and 0 and 0 it will be the value. Okay, so if we want to check here that what is the value of vector 1 right now, so you can able to see here that it is the vector 1 value is 0 1 0. Fine. Now the next is vector 1 false 1 false. Okay, now vector 1 is false 1 false. Now again, if you want to check the class, so it will be, as you can able to see here, 0 1 0, so it will be numeric. Fine, because here you are able to see also. Fine. Now we are going to check is dot and as dot function for that. Okay, so right now we are going to declare a vector 1 2 3. Inside we are having object 1 2 3. So is that numeric vector 1? It means we are asking to our engine that please check and tell me vector 1 is numeric or not. So what is that? Right now vector 1 is numeric, so its value will be yes, true. Now as dot numeric vector is, it means it is telling that if vector 1 is not numeric, so just convert it as a numeric. So just do it, and it is converting as a, but already it is a numeric format. But if it is not in the numeric format, it will be giving the numeric form. So what is that? What is the actual difference between is and as? The is used for checking it, but as is used for assigning the value. Understood? I hope you are understanding very well. Now again I'm going to check vector 1 value, so it is 1 2 3. Now I'm going to ask is dot character vector 1. It means I'm asking our engine that vec 1 is character or not. So no, it is not a character, it is numeric value, so it will give me value false. Okay, but after that I'm telling that okay, no problem, just as dot character vec 1. So fine, what it is going to do, it is going to just assign the value as the character format, right? Means it is converting into the character format. But does that it means the value here will not be changed? Okay, we are just using for our purpose. So here just for temporary purpose it is giving the character format. Now again I'm going to, so don't think like that it will give me value this. No, it will give us value this one, because this is just stored 1 2 3 numerically just stored already into the vec1. So let's show you. So it is showing 1 2 3. So I hope till now you understood that how to check the class of the function, means class of the vector, what is and what is as and what is its uses. Fine. The next thing we will see today is the naming of the vector. Okay. So let's clear my screen. For clear, just press Ctrl and L and your console will clear. Fine. Now come again back here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clear my environment also. No need to clear, but I'm going to clear my history also. Fine. What is the meaning of naming of the vector entries? It means I'm going to assign 1 into A, 2 into B, and 3 into C. Okay. So just right now I assign the name. It's very simple, right? After that, if you check vec1, you are able to see that right now the 1 2 3 is came, but on the top of that as the column form the ABC is also coming. Okay, it means the 1 is termed as A, the 2 will be identified with B, and the 3 will be identified with C. So I hope you are understanding that how to assign the naming of the vector. Fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check the particular vector place according to the value. So I'm just going to check the vec of A position, means what is the assigned to into value A. So in the A condition 1 is assigned, so it is giving me value A. Now I'm going to check A in B. So it is giving me value 1 and 2 with A and B. Now, what is the good thing by assigning a naming to a vector, that we can call the same value at the same time into the multiple format. So right now I'm calling A 2 times, right? So just give it value. In the second form I'm again calling A 2 times, but you are able to see here that this A is inside double quotes and this A is inside single quote. No need to confuse. Why? Because in the previous session I told you that a string can becomes with double quotes or single quotes. That's fine. So just giving the value and it will give me the output. Fine. If we want to get only this value, I don't want to get A with A. So what I have to do, in vector we will put a double quotes, inside the double quotes and put one more quotes, and we will get the value of A. Okay, that's fine. So you are able to see here that this one is getting as a normal one. Fine. Now next thing is, I'm just going to, if we want to remove the name of vector entries, then we have to assign null inside the name function. So names inside we are declaring vec1, which we are having the value right now, and we are assigning null. It means it will clear all the name of the vector. Okay, now after that if we check vec1, so it will give me the value only 1 2 3. So I hope you are understanding very clearly that how to assign as a name to a vector. That's fine. Let me clear this screen again. Right now, again, we are going to checking how to do subset of vector. And this is the last topic from vector side as well as for today's topic also. So what is the meaning of subsetting of vector? So it is used to access for particular position of entries or subset to the vector. So suppose I'm having one vector in which I'm going to assign value 1 2 3 4 5. So just going to assign the value. Here you are able to see in the global environment vec1 type is numeric and the value is 1 2 3 4 5 and the sequence is 1 from 5. That's fine. Now if I'm using vec1 and in the bracket if I'm giving one value, it means it will be check my first entry. So that's fine. Let me check it by using vec1. Now what we are going to do, right now we are going to access second entry. So we put the value 2 inside that and just try to access it. So what I'm going to mention here, that like in the other language like Python and other, we are having, if you want to access the first one, we are giving the space value as a placeholder value as a 0. But in our language, the first one is not starting with 0, it is starting with 1. So we have to understand that very clearly. So right now I'm going to search from 1 to 3. 1 to till third position we are getting the value. Okay, suppose if you want to get all the value, if you want to take all the value except the second position, so what we have to do, we have to just give the negative sign and we are getting all the value except the second position. So for the second position we have to just give the minus sign. Fine. Now suppose if you want to do subset of the vector, right? So what we have to do, so let's check first of all. First what I'm going to do here, I'm just creating a subset vector. Now let's check in the vector 1 already we are having value 1 2 3 4 5, and right now we are having subset vector in which we are having value 1 2 3. So after that we are calling a vector inside a vector to getting the positioning. Okay, now what I'm going to do, first position value is 1, exactly we can change the value. Now if we check the vector 1, then it is getting the value, and value is changed to the 10 2 3 4 5. Okay, fine. And again, suppose if we are changing, like here we change a single value, here we are changing in a multiple case, like from 1 to 3rd position, 11 12 13 should be there, 11 12 13, from 1 to 3rd position it will change. Now if you want to check vector value, so it is showing here a value, that's fine. Now what we have to do right now, I'm going to just do a little bit equation like x square minus x plus 1, and I'm checking the value is greater than 0 or not. So here x is nothing but my variable name, the value name is vec. Okay, so vec1 in the bracket I am calling the value vec square minus vec plus 1 is equal to 0. I'm just checking the value. So fine, these are all the values either greater than or either equal to 0, so all the value I'm getting. But again I'm going to check which value will retrieve me all those value, which value is either less than or equal to 0. So nothing is present, right? So if you can check, then you can able to get here that nothing is value is greater than, and sorry, less than or equal to 0. That's fine. And find, if I'm going to do as I'm declaring the size as a 15, and at the 15th place I'm going to declare a value 1. It means what is starting to do 1 2 3 4 5, these are they are present already. Okay, now they start to do the placing. Now 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, all the place as a na means not available, right? And this is as at the 15th place they assign the value 1. So this method is really very useful once we will use tables, and at that time we will check it, the application of that. Now for the subset of logical vectors, so in this vector I'm assigning the value as the true false true false true false, and it is checking by the value 2 and 3. So if we check right now, we are able to see that true false, it means it will be start to take the value, and if we check right now, then it will giving the value at the true means 1, false means 0. So at the place of 1 and 1, each and every place it is 2 is coming, and at the place of not available it is 3 is coming. Okay, so I hope you understood today very clear about how to naming the vector, how to check the class of the vector, and how to do subset of the vector. In the next video we will discuss about the matrix. So till that, enjoy the learning, and please subscribe my channel as well as share with. Bye bye.